Today we're doing a little unboxing of the Damsel in Defense self-defense toys. So I was looking for like the best ones that I could find on Amazon because you know I always like to put little links with that in my Amazon storefront for like beauty products and wellness products. And when I was on my search for this, hello darling. When I was on my search for this, I actually found the coolest mace pepper spray thing. Like, the idea is just absolutely brilliant from this place called Damsel in Defense. And you can actually hook it to your phone. It's got Bluetooth and GPS. So if you ever have to press the button on it and use it, it'll send out your location to like your trusted friends and family, and then it'll stay on your location. Also, there's like a pull string at the end. So if somebody tries to use it against you, then you can pull the string and they can't use it against you. And then that GPS will also go off. So I just thought that was so cool. So yeah, we got like a little starter pack with some stuff. Got some paperwork stuff. And we're going to do a little unboxing. Okay, I see what this is supposed to be for. So these are just to hang things up with the stickies on it. But it's meant to like hang up your little self-defense toys like next to the bed. So you can keep those nearby next to the bed and then high enough to keep them away from like kids and stuff, right? Hello from Russia. Okay, what else do we have here? This is like telling me what to do. The other one came with like a really cute purse. So they had like options that have like the pepper spray and the tasers in it, and then options without. Okay, so what is this one? This one is here, a pin drop personal alarm for the people who are, you know, scared to fight back and stuff. So you're just going to pull this little sticky thing here. It's going to turn it on. And you got a little flashlight. And then you can press it. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so loud. I gotta read the, how do I turn it off after I press it though? Hold on. Oh, thank you. Thank you, darling. Directions. Remove the protective plastic insert, allowing the batteries to make contact, and your device is ready to use. Pull firmly on the key ring to allow the device to slide open and actuate the alarm. Okay, so let's do that part next. It got Lou's attention. Okay, cool. So that's how we do that. I love how we get to learn and grow and glow together on this channel, right? And self-defense is such a crucial part of wellness, you know, because you got to be alive to be well, right? Okay. What a loser. We're going to go ahead and hide him. We're going to send that one to outer darkness. Ew. We don't need that kind of energy on our channel. Okay. Slide the device closed to silence the alarm. Press and hold the button on the top of the device to activate the light. When necessary, open the battery compartment and replace the batteries with 3 LR44 batteries. Got it. So put this one on keychain. I have my keychain up here. I got it from like the non-taser, non-pepper spray items. Okay, so next we have whatever's in here. What is that? I don't know. Let's see. Aha! I had a feeling it was going to be this. Okay. So this is one of those little things you stick, like if you're traveling on your own, you're going to stick this over your hotel door and it'll keep people from breaking in. So I don't know exactly how to use it, but lucky for us, it came with instructions so we can learn together. I'm definitely giving, I know like a couple of people I'm giving these to for Christmas already who travel a lot. One of them is a lady and the other one is a very small man. Small, weak man. So he needs help with this. Hi, Lucita. So we're doing a little Damsel in Defense unboxing. We got a lot of cool toys for self-defense and protection with this to go with our little self-defense September. So yeah, I should have thought out having like one every day because like a few times my model has not been able to show up. So, you know, we're going to do a couple a week, but it's not going to be like every day. We'll still do like 30 though. You know, you could use this as a bottle opener, but it is actually to help secure a hotel room door, which is really important because you can check it out on YouTube. There's been even like 4- and 5-star resorts who have been linked to like trafficking and stuff and missing women, especially if they've traveled alone. So, okay, so we're going to look at this together. Step 1, this is the thing. Step 2, okay, you stick this part over the lock, like that. So the long part is sticking out. So this is in the lock like that. See how it is in the shape of a lock thing. All right, so now we got this part hanging out. I guess it's got like the 2 different sizes for the 2 different locks, right? Okay, so now it's hanging. Now they open the door. And then you want the metal rod at the bottom. And then you shut the door. But I don't know how this one works. We're gonna have to do a whole new video on this one. But it's supposed to like lock the door. I'm gonna have to get one of my like engineering friends to come look at that. There's something. This is not how to do it. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to save these instructions and have a friend who is smarter than me at this kind of stuff help us. We're gonna save this one for its own video. Fun. Okay. 1 out of 3 ain't bad, right? Oh, this is fun. So I already have one of these. We're going to do a whole video on this. I'm going to give this one to a friend. And you put your keys on it. So one of the little self-defense moves that we're going to use, it's called the beak, right? So especially if you're not, you know, trained in any kind of martial arts, a lot of times if you're trying to hit somebody and you don't know how, you can end up hurting yourself. And that's one of the big themes about all of the self-defense stuff that we're going to be doing is, you know, not only making sure that you know what to do, but making sure you know what not to do so you don't hurt yourself, right? So this one is super easy because you don't have to be exceptionally talented or strong, but you keep your fingers and you make them like a beak. And this is going to be harder than if you punch someone or slap someone, but you make it a little beak and then, you know, you want to go for like the eyes, you know, right? Okay, so this one is actually really cool. I already have my keys on one. So this is nice because it holds, like, your hands aren't fumbling with your keys. Your hands are free and it keeps those on you. And it's super cute. It's got this little puff. You got to keep this like high away from your animals though, because Mr. Lucky already like tried to run with it outside, and it does. The one that's on my keys doesn't look as pretty as this anymore. So it's got this little thing on it. Looks like a little reset button. You're gonna be resetting somebody's attitudes if they come at you like that. So same thing. You're just gonna take your hands like a little beak, right? And the beak can work anywhere. You can do the sternum, like the throat, the soft areas. And then you can just take this and put it in your little fingers like a little beak. And it just gives you that extra bite. So you can, you know, beak them and run away. Beak them and run away. So yeah, we're going to save this one. We're going to put these on the same thing though. Yes. We're going to put both of these on the little handle. That way, if somebody does like run off with the keys and you got the little bracelet on, maybe you can press the alarm. And like I said, hopefully you never have to see if this works in person. But I've had many experiences where I've, you know, had to test out my ninja skills, and I'm so grateful they worked for me so many times. So, yay, now we've got the little, the loud thing. We got a flashlight, and we got the tiny little beak on here. And then this one's, the little squish is for emotional support. Okay. So what else do we have? I'll save the most exciting things for last. Oh, thank you. I don't know where you saw my feet, but okay. Oh, I wanted it to pop. Okay, we gotta get scissors to open up the next things. Okay, so next is travel size sassy spray. I don't think this actually sprays anything. So it's got foam cushions to muffle the interior sound. Bonjour, Ayman. A weighted bottom to make the canister feel full. And the bottle design provides camouflage to would-be snoopers. Because you know we don't want people snooping around on our stuff. Mind your business. Mind your business. All right, so let's open it up. Dang, I should have read the back, right? Confidently hide your valuables within close reach. Perfect to tote in your purse, to the gym, office, or while traveling. Ah, I see. I see what it's supposed to be doing here. I used to have one of these that looked like a monster can. Like a monster can of energy drink. I wonder whatever happened to that. Cute. And then people just think it's hairspray. See if I can get it open. All right, we got the lid off, this part. I think you unscrew this part. Oh, you just pop it off. And then you can hide valuables in there. Wait, which side does it come on? Maybe we should have read the directions. Oh. I broke it. Oh, it's got like a little black lid. And some foam stuff. So I guess you can stick some like money or some different stuff in there. You're from the Americana? I am also Americana. I don't know. I think I'm being too rough with it. I'm breaking it right now. Like, why does the black thing at the top even have to be there? So it weights back up. I don't know. It's like it flips. So you can stick your money in there or whatever. Yeah, and then you like pop it back up and then it's got a black top in it. And you pop that back on and that back on. And all of your stuff is safe. So this definitely makes sense if like you're going on vacation somewhere, right? To take this and throw it in the bag so it doesn't like anyone like hide some cash or whatever from the people who are going to be around your room. Okay. This one looks fun. Okay. Road Trip Emergency Auto Tool. Automatic Punch Glass Breaker. So this one's going to be really good to keep in the car. You know, you want a glass breaker in your car, like in the side, like close to grab. You know, God forbid, you know, people, this happens to any of us here, but, you know, people crash into lakes all the time. And if you don't have a glass breaker, then, you know, that definitely lessens the chance of you surviving that kind of experience. So, and it's got a sharp blade to cut your seatbelt. It is a real flashlight. I wonder if you have to put batteries in it already. Or does it charge? Oh, it charges. It charges like a phone. And then a 110 decibel alarm LED emergency beacon. Ooh, I feel like that one's going to be a lot louder than the keychain. Directions. Road trip emergency tool. Nice. I like that sound. That's the sound of money going into my account. Yay. Okay. Anyway, LED flashlight. Turn on, off, and change functions. Full power, 25% power, 12 times per second strobe. So you can also use this as a disco strobe light. I didn't know that. That's super cool. Or if somebody's attacking you and they look like, you know, they're acting like they're seizure prone, you know, it's a great way to keep people away from a distance. Remember, we always want to keep our distance. That's so important. So you can pull the belt tightly and then cut it. You can press the alarm button to sound the alarm. And then the strobe is for emergency lights, not for a rave. Go figure. I mean, you can do both. Why not do both? Just maybe not at the same time, right? And then the glass breaker, you got to remove the rubber cap at the top of the road trip before using. Push the exposed punch firmly against the outer edge of a rear or side window. So not the, why can't I think of that? Not the windshield. So I guess the rear or the sides are thinner. But that's cool because I didn't know that. You want to do it at the side of it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Caution. Remember, this is the other important part. We want to know how to use these, but we want to also know how to use these without hurting ourselves, right? Or giving people the opportunity to hurt us. This glass breaker is designed to be used on tempered glass. Some automotive windows, specifically the front windshield and some side windows, are made of laminated glass, which is designed not to shatter. If the window cracks but does not shatter, try using the tool near the edge of a rear window. Keep the road trip in the center console or someplace that it will be easy for you to access an emergency. Love that. Let's cut her open. I get too excited. Okay, we got a little cord so we can charge it. Let's go ahead and stick that one in there. Because it's got one of those old school chargers. One of the ones that's like flat and round. The lines on the back. Old school. If your phone takes that kind of charger, let me know in the comments. Okay, so we're going to charge this bad boy up. I thought this one like would charge your phone too. Maybe not. It does. It does. I knew it. Comes with a built-in charging bank. See it? Okay, so that's this other thing on here. So that is so neat. Because you can like take this on the trips with you and stuff. And then if you're running around, you obviously got to have a big enough purse to keep it in. So this rubber part, boom. That's the glass breaker. So you got a boom towards the edge of the window. Now we know. Back windows or side windows. So we've got an alarm, a beacon, a flash. We're going to charge this one again. And we'll do another one with this one. Bah, 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 bah. Neat. Okay, we're going to put that back in there. What else do we have? Ooh, we've got the hardcore pepper spray. So 0.5 ounces. Look how tiny that is. Active ingredient is major capsaicinoids. Capsaicinoids. I don't know. It's hot and it hurts your face. I know it does that. 2 million Scottsville heat units. So that's like the level of heat. That's one of the highest ones. Shoots up to 16 feet. And what do we always say? The most important thing is to keep our distance and run away. Whatever we can do to keep our distance and run away and get to safety, that's always our first priority. So the quick release one-hand operation, it's very small and it fits so close. And it's got the locking nozzle, so you're not going to accidentally like use it on yourself. That's important. It's like a little safety feature. And then it also has the UV identifying dye. So that means if somebody comes to attack you, you spray them with it, you get away, then you go to the police and you're attacking or you're describing your attacker to the police. Like this will stay on them for up to a week. And all they have to do, you're not going to see it. They'll look normal like this. But then when you put a black light on them, it'll show up bright UV colors. So then that can confirm your story with the police and like help your case. And it causes no permanent injury. So this is a popular one because not all states have the same rules about what you can use for self-defense. Indiana, Florida, usually the places that I'm at have, you know, pretty relaxed rules, but some of them, you know, all of the states have like different like weird loopholes, right? Oh, you're Turkish? That's so fun. Oh my gosh, I've been obsessed with this Turkish soap opera recently with Harem and Sultan called Majestic Empire or something. Literally, it's probably on my TV right now, but I don't know where the remote is. Majestic. Let me know if you know what it's called. Magnificent Century. I guess it's supposed to be like one of the most, like the biggest soap operas of all time. And it is in Turkish, but I just love the Turkish language. It's so beautiful. It's just so relaxing and like soft and never annoying. So I like to have it on the background. Everything is beautiful. They always have such beautiful clothes. And then if I want to read what's going on, sometimes I can read the subtitles. I had a Turkish boyfriend once, so he was sweet. It's always very relaxing voices. Now, and this company also has the spray. Pepper Soleil. Yeah, this is the one that definitely fits my personality more. Look how cute. So it does all the things the other one does, but it's prettier. That's why they call it pepper soleil and not pepper spray. Okay, we already opened that one. We've got the hardcore pepper spray, and then we've got the hardcore pepper soleil. So if you like fancy like me. Yeah, it literally does all the same things. Oh, and this one will work on people who are under the influence of drugs and alcohol. Because sometimes, you know, those spirits be getting in there and, you know, they got some demonic powers. So my favorite one, we didn't get in the kit, unfortunately. But the reason why I chose this company, for one, they do have like the hottest of the hot, the hottest of the hot of the pepper spray. But then it also has the ones that will like link, and the pepper spray actually has your location on it, and we'll send it to like your friends and family. That's so cute. I just can't help staring at the sparkles. Okay, we're gonna put that one on my actual keys. We're gonna give this one away to someone. I don't know what kind of giveaway we're gonna do, but we're gonna put all these three together. Now we got an alarm, we got a flashlight, we got a bing bang bow, hardcore spray here. So cute. Okay, we're gonna put this one, look how adorable. I'm gonna put this one, looks like a little black diamond grenade. Okay. And this one is the big bad boy. All right, Lucky says that he is my main defense weapon. Are you good and sweet? Lou said he is too. This is my main defense at home. Oh, I'm so cute. Are you the guard dogs? Huh? Are you a good guard dog? Yeah. Okay, over there. Can you not be psycho for 5 seconds? Get off the bed. Over there. Yeah, got a bit of the zoomies. Roo. Don't think about it. What about that? Water bottle? If you're going to give your dogs water bottles, you have to take the lid off so they don't accidentally choke on it. Good job. Okay, so this one is... Uh-oh. What's it look like? Okay, we got another charger. We got a car charger. This one comes with another little pokes. Poke in here in case they get close, but just remember, you don't want to be getting close to these people. You just want to get away, whatever you can do. So if you can keep them at a distance, that's always the best choice. That's why the pepper sprays spray up to like 16 feet. It's also important to like test the pepper spray like once a year usually. It should tell you how often that you should test it, and make sure that when you're testing it, you're blowing it like with the wind. So you'll take your little finger, get it wet. That's how I do it. And then if I feel the wind blowing on this side, I'm going to blow that way. If I feel the wind blowing on this side, I'm going to turn around and go the other way. And then make sure you wash your hands and don't touch your face, because the first time I tried my pepper spray, I was in high school. We were at a Starbucks. I was like, cool, we got to like practice this and see how it works, you know? So I did all the things. I tested it. I was like, yay, it still works. And then we went inside, had some coffee, and I'm like sitting there talking to my friends, touching my face. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why is my face on freaking fire? And that was just like residue from my hands. So make sure that you like, you know, wash your hands a few times, and then maybe even like wear some plastic gloves, because that did not feel comfortable on my face. And I was just trying to do the right thing. And that day I learned one more right thing I should have done. So it's a flashlight. It's just a little flashlight. It should be that easy to turn on. Okay, let's read it together, because that's what we like to do here. We like to grow and glow together. What is this? We haven't opened that one either. Recharging. The little ringer is what it's called. Must be fully charged prior to use. Recharge using the included mini USB cable with the wall or car adapter. Blue indicator lights display the amount of charge currently in the stun device battery. Yeah, so we have 0 charge. It's doing nothing. The flashlight works though. In your eyes. Okay. Important. Charging time could be up to 8 hours. Overcharging device may damage the little ringer and void the warranty. Uh-oh. So we gotta set like a timer to charge it. Am I gonna be awake for 8 more hours? What time is it? Chances are good. We're just gonna have to set like an alarm and then take it off the charger. Under normal use, the little ranger will need to be recharged for up to 8 hours every 30 days. So make sure after you've charged it that at like 29 days that you make sure that you put a little reminder on your Google Calendar, on, you know, your spa calendar, whatever calendar you have, to put it on the charger for 8 hours again. Exactly 8 hours, right? So just like a lot of other things in science, you know, time is of the essence, and time is an important part of what stuff works and when. Just like when you're cooking, right? If you cook something for 3 minutes, it's supposed to cook for 30 minutes, it's going to turn to dust. If you cook something for 30 minutes, it's supposed, oh wait, other way. If you cook something for 3 minutes, it's supposed to cook for 30 minutes, then it's going to be undercooked and you're going to get food poisoning. So, you know, like a lot of things in life, timing is very important. So you want to do things in the right timing, or, you know, you can mess everything up in a big way. Okay. Test firing the little ranger. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. Obviously, we can't do it today. Maybe tomorrow. We are going, oh no, we're not going downtown. We're going to Greenwood tomorrow. Still the south side. So, you know, maybe we can try it tomorrow. We're going to the south side for a little, what do you call? Fitness mixer. We're trying a bunch of different fitness things. It's like a ladies fitness mixer. So hopefully we'll make some new friends who like, you know, to hang out and have some girl time and like do fitness things, because I like those things. If you like those things, you should definitely subscribe, turn on your notifications. So anyway, what I'm excited to do tomorrow, make sure you disable the pin. The disable pin is inserted. Slide the safety switch to the on position and all the way up. Safety switch. Make sure you see that it's so. You will see the red warning LED light turn on. Press down on the stun button just below the LED light. Take caution not to press the button for more than 5 seconds, as this may damage the stun device. You will hear and see an electrical charge on the top of the unit when it's being test fired. So this is so fun because this is kind of like the Tesla wand that we use at the spa, what I call my lightsaber, except with the Tesla wand, it heals you, and this one like stuns you. So electricity can do a lot of different things depending on what it's programmed to do. So many people think that electric modalities, electricity is all the same. I've even had a lot of doctors who ignorantly said that to me, and I'm like, wow, this is why I don't really trust doctors, because that's how you gotta be thinking. What? Well, electricity is the same. Like, how do you treat somebody that has been like shocked by like lightning versus like a transformer versus a car battery then, if all electricity is the same? Just dumb. Like, not much common sense there. If it's not in the Merck index, they can't figure it out. Not all of them, but too many of them. Okay, take caution not to press the button for more than 5 seconds. You will hear and see, and oh yeah, that's what we're excited about. We're excited to hear and see the electrical test. So we'll make like a whole other video about this one too. I was just super excited. I wanted to unbox it with you, just like we do like the Ipsy unboxings like once a month. Hi, Dariana. Okay, using the little ringer in self-defense. With the pin inserted, touch the attacker's body with the top of the little ringer. That's here with the flashlight. So the flashlight side. I think that's supposed to be in here, maybe. That's why we like to learn, grow, and glow together on this channel, kids. With the pin inserted. Okay, the pin has to be inserted for it to shock people. Top of the little ringer and press the stun button. Oh, wait a minute. The red light came on. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take that pin out now. We tested it. Can you believe that like police officers and like military and stuff, they have to like get that tested on people? This is not the kind of electricity we use at the spa. Ooh, that was fun. I got a little adrenaline rush from that, I'm not gonna lie. The little ringer will be disabled if the device is taken away from you. That's why you got to pull the disable pin. That's what that's for. So people can't use it against you. So then you don't want to tie it to the device then. I don't know if people would know how to use it or not. Touching anywhere on the attacker's body will have an effect. However, the maximum effect is achieved in the areas on the image to the right when touching the attacker's body. You may not see or hear the electrical charge, when it's touching them, as you can when the little ranger is test fired. You can hold the trigger down for more than 5 seconds, as this will not damage the device if it has a ground. In that case, the human, the bear, the alligator, whatever you're making contact with, this would be the ground. So it won't be like as shocking as it's scary. And you're not like burning out the thing with it being like the 5 seconds. Do not be concerned about the effects of the charge being transferred to you. Even if the attacker touches you while being stunned, you will not feel the effects of the charge. That is so cool. Because a lot of times when I'm doing like the Tesla high frequency wand, if I can touch people's, hold on to it and touch people, and it, I become like a conductor. And I actually have a tool where I can strap my other Tesla one, the one that's not hooked to the jade, to my arm, and then my hands can like shoot electricity. So that one's fun too. Not necessarily comfortable, but fun. And great effects. Great effects. When you know like what you're supposed to be using it for. What are you doing, Nugget? What are you doing? You're very handsome. Are you a good guard dog? Yeah. He came from the streets. He's a great guard dog. Aren't you? Are you a little savage? He's a handsome little savage. His name is Lucky, but like, you know, after knowing him for a while, I think I should have called him like Frank. He's got those like Frankie blue eyes, but he's a gangsta. He looks very sweet. And he parks like a puppy because he still is, but you know, he's sweet but a psycho. Like that song was written about my dog for sure. However, the maximum effect is achieved in the areas on the image to the right. So it shows the upper shoulders, below the rib cage, and the upper hips. Interesting. I wonder why that is. When touching the attacker's body, you may not see or hear the electrical charge as you can with the Little Ranger's test fired. Oh yeah, because we were talking about the grounding. We already did that part. I think that's cool that the charge stays isolated to the attacker and can't get picked up by you. So interesting. Effects of the Little Ranger on an attacker. Touching an attacker with the Little Ringer stun device activated will cause an instant and painful repelling effect in most cases. In cases where the stun device can be applied for more than a few seconds, the effects will be greater and sometimes can temporarily disable muscle groups in the area being affected. All effects to the attacker are temporary. The Little Ringer can cause no permanent harm. Although stun devices are designed to be non-lethal form of self-defense, under rare circumstances they can cause serious injury or death. So the person, you know, if somebody's got like a pacemaker or something, they really shouldn't be attacking people. Not a great idea, because if they have one of these little ringers, you know, that might be the last thing that they ever do. So definitely, you just shouldn't be attacking people anyway, but really not a good idea with more and more people carrying self-defense weapons like that, that if you have a pacemaker or any kind of electric shunt, like maybe don't attack people, because it could be the last time, you know? Or, you know, you never know. We're going to do a whole video on like how to protect yourself in your house from an intruder. Very important if you have kids to make sure that they all have the safety plan as well. And sometimes you don't have tools like this. I think everybody should, but then, you know, you can always keep like scissors near the bed. And then also you, just like with the hammer situation, you got to know how to use those and how to use them without hurting yourself and how to use them without just handing your attacker over a weapon to hurt you with. These cases have exceptional contributing factors such as a rare heart condition, drug use, or a secondary injury. So any of those things. But, you know, don't start anything and there won't be anything. That's how, you know, somebody starts something, then, you know, you got to do what you got to do to keep yourself safe and protective. That's their problem, whatever happens to them while you're trying to protect yourself to get away. It comes with a lifetime warranty. That's dope. And it's important to also check and abide by all local laws governing the possession and use of a stun device, and must use the stun device only in a lawful manner of self-defense. I know. He wants to use it for other things, but he comes from the streets. He's naughty. We're not doing that. No. Okay, so let's charge this bad boy. Plug this bad boy in. Real. Looks like I lost. Woo, 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 woo. ¿Qué tú quieres, papi? Oh, I found it. I found it. Mi perro habla español. Porque tú dónde? How do I say Southside in Spanish? I know one of you speaks Spanish. ¿De dónde? La calle. That's from the street. I knew I could come up with something that would make sense. ¿De dónde la calle? One of my Hispanic friends is going to tell me how I said that wrong, and I'm going to appreciate them for that later. Okay, so we got one more thing, I think. Oh, we got a couple more things. This one's fun. So if you've got little ones, you cannot start teaching them about how to take care of themselves and how to defend themselves like too soon, right? That includes like having like a safe word when you're a kid. When I was a kid, you know, we had our babysitters had a safe word. So, you know, say it was like, you know, tricks are for kids or whatever the phrase was. And then anytime a new person would come, somebody had picked us up, then we would change the safe word. And we actually did have a babysitter once that we knew from church. You know, a lot of wolves in cheap clothing like to, you know, hide behind church because a lot of times they're easy prey because people are just like, oh, they're from church, they're awful, or they're awesome. And I've been screwed over by a lot of church people. So just because they're from church doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean they're good people. I don't know what this does. Quick release keychain lanyard. I don't know why I would use this. Looks like another stocking stuffer. But yeah, we're going to read this little book. We're going to have tips for parents on, you know, how to train your kids to make good choices, because we've talked about this in the last video. That is the most important thing that you can do for self-defense, is make good choices. And especially when it comes to like who you can trust. Okay, it also came with this thing. This is like some kind of juice. Ooh, it's got some beet juice in it. That's good. Beets are gross. So if I can get the beets that I want in a juice, I'm all for that. Okay, so this one has caffeine in it, and it's got a lot of vitamins. A ton of B vitamins. Niacin, vitamin C, thiamine. Cool, so it's got some stuff in there. I love to make like mocktails of different things. Do I have a mocktail up here now? No. So I do like some cold pressed juice with some kombucha usually, or some kind of probiotic, prebiotic drink. And we're not going to do this now because it's late. It's past our bedtime. It's almost past our bedtime. So we're going to mix this in our little pre-workout game tomorrow. Probably not tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to go straight for a C4 because this event that I'm going to, I have to be like an hour away from where I'm at now at 10 a.m. And we're going to be working out for like 2.5 hours straight. Like mingling for 30 minutes, working out for 2.5 hours, and then mingling for 30 minutes. So say some prayers for your girl. I'm starting to hydrate like right now. Getting my hydration in. I got some almost like a Body Armor Pedialyte, so it's got a bunch of electrolytes in it. I've never tried it. I've got that in the fridge right now. So we're gonna get our electrolytes in. We're gonna get our stretching in. I'm gonna do some vibration plate, so I'm all loosened up, loosey-goosey. And I just miss like my jade machine so much. It's like one of my children. So, you know, I usually do the face sculpting with you guys. And see that little blue where that drawer is? That's where the jade machine usually is. You can go see it in other things. And I just miss her. She's being repaired. I gotta check and make sure she got to the repair location. I know, I missed the jade machine too. Because I know. I think I should get 2 more new ones as well, so I can have like 5 or 6. You think 7? I agree. We need 7 jade machines. So if you want to know what to get me for my birthday, I would like a jade machine or Christmas. Or, you know, it can even count for my birthday and Christmas. I don't mind. Real. You want to say hi? Are you a gremlin? Okay, let's get all of our self-defense toys. Lucky's gonna say goodnight. Come here, Goose. Come here, gremlin. Oh. Lucky wants to say goodnight. Oh, I'm sweet. I'm a little lover boy. Are you a big old goose? Are you a big old goose? Are you a big old goose? Lou wants to come say hi too. Come here, Lou. He gets jealous. Hi, Lou. Oh, Lou's like, I kill more of the animals though. I know. You're both my little guard dogs. I love you. You're so good. Okay, come on, let's go. Ah. No! Drop my shoe, you little punk! He likes to take everything outside to make people play with him, including people. He just thinks people are his toys. If you lose the domination game with him, you are now his toy, and he will grab you by your clothes and drag you outside with him. You are now his toy. So, okay, guys. Well, it's been fun. Thanks for doing the unboxing with me. And, you know, it's not too late yet. So maybe after I do a little stretching and stuff, we'll come back on and we'll do a little buccal massage face sculpting, because we are back on it for September with the live stream marathon. We only have like the summers in Indiana are very short. So I've relaxed a little bit about it, but now we're back in the game. Real. He be talking back like he comes from the streets too. Okay, guys. Love you so much. And get him, Lou. Get him, Lou. Tell him. Lou, don't play. Lou, go tell him. I know. Go tell him. Go tell him. Who's your big boy? Go tell him, not me. Go tell him. You want to say hi to the people? Say hi, people. I know. He's here. Tell him. Go let him know. What's up? Go let him know what's up. Who's there? Who's that? Who the fuck is that? Tell him. Get him. Get him, Lou. Versace. Versace, Lou. Ooh. Not me. Get him. Lou, off the bed. No. All right, he's got something. I'm gonna go take him on a walk with my new glamour spray. Glamour spray. All right, love you guys. Bye. I'll see you here in a little bit. I'm gonna wash my face and see what we can do without the jade machine. I don't even know. I gotta cut the nails down first before we do any kind of buccal massage stuff, though. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you later.